That part is one of my favorite parts in the film. It's a short film in its own.
Yeah.
That
Artists can never be happy.
Ananya Panday's picture में तो हम नहीं देखेंगे. Like
there's like a wave of people, kind of just literally they carried me.
Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the cast of Kho Gaye. Hum Kahan. What's up guys? How are you guys doing?
good.
Wow.
This was our coffee shot.
This
we
was a coffee
did.
shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Listen guys, I have watched the film and I love it.
Thanks.
This is the new generation's Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
What are you saying?
And I feel every bit of it because everything that I saw in the film, it's so relatable. I'm like, wow, this is exactly our reality. There's a dialogue in the film of yours that people think that you can do whatever on social media and it's going to be okay. And I think that dialogue really hit me because I was like, yeah, this is so true because so many people do that, right?
Yeah.
When was the first time you felt that as an artist or just as a human being that you were like, why are you doing this on social media?
I don't know. When I in general see people trolling people or commenting, I just feel like it's very unnecessary and very unhealthy. It's like, bro woke up and chose hate. Like, why, dude? Like, why? What are you getting out of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what you're getting out of it because I've literally played that character, but it just feels like if you really want to do something and contribute to something, then it should be a positive sentiment and not something where you're trolling on somebody, hating on somebody based on something that might or might not be completely true because you don't know those people directly or So on the basis of some half-baked information, you're choosing to like attack them, and you feel like, and you also forget that the person who's being attacked is a human being.
Yeah.
So of course they're also going to get affected by it, and very severely so. So yeah, I feel like every time I see anybody do that, it really bothers me, affects
Makes
me.
sense. Ananya, I love the storyline that your character showcases in the film. What was that one part for you that is max relate for you?
I think the validation seeking part was max relate, where there's this part in the film where I'm trying to get some work done and I put my phone away and there's this hypnotizing music where I just like keep looking at my phone. I put it in my drawer. I've done everything to not look at it, but it just sucks you in. It's like we call it a drug in the film because
And
it's
you're
like
so funny in that scene.
I'm just
I
like
have to, it's a serious scene, and it's like a drug, of course. But I don't know, something she's done is very funny. Like every time I see that scene, I crack up.
Yeah, because it's such a
maybe
sad-
the pace with which you turn, like very slowly, she cranks her neck.
I think that part is one of my favorite parts in the film. It's a short film in its own.
Yeah.
That can be a short
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
That is so true, actually.
Yeah. So that I think is max relate for all of us because it's like calling out to you. It's hypnotizing. You just get lost in this loop and you're just for hours you're gone. It's like you've made all these plans for the day and you just sit down for 1 second and it's like just hours have gone by. So for me that really hit hard.
Siddhant, Ananya spoke about validation, right? As artists, that is also a part of what you do, why you do. How much today, like of course, you seek validation for the work that you do, but do you also, as an artist, have a line that, hey, it's okay if this doesn't happen and it's fine?
Not really.
No?
No, I think for me, I'm a little, I want things to happen because I know the amount of work that I've put in.
Yeah.
So obviously I am expecting results. So I have high expectations from myself. And that comes from a place because, of the upbringing where, you have a certain expectations from the elder son of the family. So that has kind of carried on. And even though I speak to my dad these days and, he's like, I'm happiest, you've done it. I was like, no, I want to do more. And aapne lat laga di hai, now ye chhoot nahi rahi hai. No, I want to do more. And I'm not seeking validation from the world. I'm seeking validation from the art or from the cinema which I do.
Yeah.
I need to feel that I have kind of given my all. If I don't feel that, it's absolutely right if the film doesn't work because that it were not like authentic or it was done for a certain purpose or a certain agenda. But I need that validation from my own work rather than seeking it outside. And there are times when the people don't vibe with the film which I've done, or they don't get it, but I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay as long as I feel that it's good. And at times there have been times where people were like, "Oh my God, that thing was so good." I was like, "No, not really. I mean, I think I can do better."
With what he just said, with the boundaries that probably you've set for yourself, or looking at probably what your contemporaries are doing, you set certain boundaries in your head. Do you think at times as artists you'll end up becoming too harsh on yourself, which probably is not even needed?
It's a personality type, I guess. I'm also like Sid.
Yeah.
I cannot help but be critical and highly analytical of what I do. I wish I wasn't like this. I wish I was somebody who could please themselves easily and be happy. But I feel like I'm forever chasing happiness, and I'm forever chasing something. And I don't know why I'm like that, and I wish I was not.
You're not a liver.
I'm not a liver. I guess I'm, and it's interesting because I was having a conversation with somebody about this where I was like, yeah, I don't know if I always want to live in Mumbai. Maybe I want to change a city and live somewhere else, and I want to experience more of the world, and maybe that would make me happier, or staying in a place where there's more forests would make me happier because I like trees around me, and they were like, dude, artists can never be happy. They're like, you will never be happy. No matter where you go, you will always feel like there is something to chase, and you will always feel like this is not enough for me. Because there's always that pursuit of happiness, or pursuit of excellence, or however you want to frame it.
What is your take on this, Ananya? Because I remember recently when you were on Coffee also, you said that you seek validation, right, for your work. And when people write a few things about, let's say, a performance or something, of course it bogs you down, right, as an artist. But do you also at times take a step back and be like, hey, this is not written to probably give me a perspective, but this is just written out of hate, and I'm going to not take this personally?
Yeah, I think similarly to them, as Adarsh said, it's a personality type. I'm also never happy. Like if someone compliments me, I'm like, really, me? Like, no, I don't know what you're I don't know. I need to be like, really been like, shut up, just take a compliment. I can't do that. Even if I go and see the monitor, that's why I don't like to, because I get too conscious. Every time I watch myself on the big screen for the first time, I'm just like, yuck, like what have I done? The first time, then after that, I'm able to have a better perspective on it. But I think, I think there is a lot of like useless noise also out there, because you can tell where it's just hateful trolling with no meaning behind it. Like Ananya Panday's picture mein to hum nahi dekhenge. Like just like it's like, how can you get affected by something like that? You just like take it in your stride and just be okay, because they will watch the movie, so it's fine.
Now that I was listening to all the three answers, do you think it's an Indian children thing that your parents have forced you so much in your life that you just don't know how to take a compliment? You are just so hard on yourself, and then somebody has to be like, guys, take a step back.
Not really. I mean, I feel there's this thing which I had written in my notes long back, where I've seen my friends who are happy and who are satisfied. They're happy in life. Obviously, there's always a constant life में संघर्ष चलता रहेगा जीवन भर कि और अच्छा करना है. But yeah, there are people who settle down, get married, they're happy, they have children, and I have friends like that who do that. But I think it's primarily as an artist, where so there's this thing which I had written in my notes that, hey dad, I want to grow up and be an artist. I was like, you can't do both at the same time. Grow up and be an artist. So we always constantly, the children in us are always kind of trying to seek validation, because this is what we are, and that's what makes us that vulnerable to and so empathetic towards the performances or whatever we do.
Makes sense. The last one coming our way, guys. I want, like, today after when I finished the film and I went back to Instagram, I just took a step back and I was like, wow, what I just saw and what I'm doing right now. So that was my Kho Gaye Hum Kahan moment. What was that moment for you?
I think it was when I was in Goa on Galji Bagh beach for the New Year's of 2023, and there was.
12 बजे के बाद सब.
No, the Galji Bagh is in South Goa. There's no network. There's not even a single shack. It was literally me, my girlfriend, and two other friends of us sitting around a bonfire. For New Year's, we could see Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mercury all in alignment. Wow. There was no network on our phones, and all we cared for was the bonfire, the sea, and the stars and the sky. That was my Kho Gaye moment where I was like, this is what I need and want.
ये part
Give it.
तुम्हारे वीडियो का सबसे ज्यादा play होना है कौन सी जगह बताना
Yeah, you're gonna make it a known place. and
Yeah.
it's
Now
gonna
it's
go
a known
there.
place.
it's gone
It's
Yeah,
gone,
now it's gone.
Gone.
Ananya, which one? What is that moment for you?
You go. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
खो गए हम कहाँ I think that was right after the screening of Gully Boy. I walked out of the theater, Juhu PVR, and I think the press and the media was just before us, and I didn't know what is gonna happen. I just walked in for the 9 p.m. show. 6 बजे वाला खत्म हुआ था. I was standing with my parents, and they all just came like like a wave.
Had you seen the film before that?
Nothing.
You had not
Not
seen
seen
the film before
anything. I didn't know what's happening. I met Alia in the same lift, and as she was walking out, it's like a luck by chance moment, where she's walking out like, listen, your life is gonna change after this. She did that and she walked, and I didn't know. And as soon as I stepped out, there's like a wave of people, kind of just literally they carried me like that, and I could see my parents standing far with tears in their eyes, and they have not even seen the film yet, and they're like, something has happened to this, and I was like, Dad, it's so cinematic in my head.
Yeah.
That is the I was so
That is an incredible.
trance.
Like I should have not let Sid go first. I really don't know. I can't think of anything right now because both of their. It is a mix of both of theirs, so I can't think of a specific one. I think for any actor seeing yourself on the big screen for the first time is just so I don't even know how to describe it. It's indescribable a feeling because you build up that moment so much in your head. But honestly, it never gets old. Every time
You see
yourself, it's just I can't believe. I think for me, it was when my first film had that Dharma tune playing at the start. I cried, and I don't cry. I'm not a public crier because it was a dream of mine, growing up to be a part of Karan's films because it was what made me want to be an actress. So I think that it's
Quickly, guys, I am going to ask you all these slangs, and you all have to tell me the meanings of these.
okay.
Okay.
She
Now I've become everyone's just looking at me for this.
Yassify. What is the Yassify?
Yassify.
Yes, I don't know, you've just glammed up or something.
No.
Like hyping
it's
somebody
it's
up.
I'll yassify. It's to kind of assurance या ऐसा कुछ होता है ना, to approve.
Validate.
To apply several beauty filters to a picture until the person is totally unrecognizable.
Oh.
Wow.
Scary.
This one I'm sure you know. T.
Oh, like Goss.
Yeah.
Gop.
Tea.
Yeah, give me the tea. Spill the
What's
tea.
the tea on this? Reddit
Spill
पे
the
बड़ा
tea.
आता है. What's the tea on this?
Yeah.
Gucci.
Oh, that's good. What's Gucci? What's good? Yeah.
What?
Flex.
What's good?
Gucci.
What's happening? What's good?
What's Gucci? So people have started saying, what's Gucci?
Yeah.
Is this their branding thing or what?
No,
I don't think it's a Gucci
slang.
promotion. I think it's a slang.
It's just
How
a
am I going to
slang.
communicate with
This
people
people
like
like
Yo,
See,
I'm just like, I have no idea what people will be talking to me. In 5 years, I'll just be like, what?
No,
Okay,
not
next one,
5 years,
guys.
now.
Now.
fire.
Like,
Oh, fire.
yeah,
sick.
that's like आगे आगे.
Yeah.
Flex.
Showing off.
We're like,
Okay, boomer.
okay, boomer.
Yeah, shut up. Basically making fun of somebody who's out
Okay,
there.
boomer.
No,
Why
it's
am I being
okay,
targeted?
boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay,
is also
ऐसे वाला scene है.
With boomer, I only think of boom, boom, boomer. I can't not think of
Yeah,
that.
the
Chewing
chewing
gum,
gum,
dude.
yeah.
It's the best chewing gum.
That is when you are also
Thank you.
I'm
a
also
part
a
of this.
boomer.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
doing
Ron.
this.
Thank
you.
Like I said, love the film, and this is this generation's Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. Like I said, so keep soaring high, all three of you, talented people.
Thank you.
The film's releasing on 26, guys. Go watch it. It's not releasing on Netflix, and I'm going to see you guys super soon. Till then, this one is a wrap.